3, a new Metro budget is out, and it does not call on fare increases or service cuts, at least over the next 20 months. That's good news, right? However, it does set up a battle of sorts with our local governments. WUSA 9's Evan Koslov's breaking down all the numbers for you.
When it comes to Metro's budget, you need to look at two different parts. There's the operational side, or your day-to-day costs, and then there's the capital budget. That's for your more long-term investments. Think of it as if you got yourself a car and your day-to-day budget, your operational budget, would cover your gas. Meanwhile, your capital budget would pay for your oil change and your maintenance. So let's start by taking a look at the operational budget. $29 million. That's what they're asking for from our local governments. And yeah, that might sound like a lot of money, but it's also a lot less than last year when they asked for $134 million. Meanwhile, a much bigger ask when you look over here at the capital funding. That's where they're asking for $136 million. That's enough to buy one of these Lamborghinis for 275 people. Yeah, sign me up. Meanwhile, Metro says this is just the start. If you talk with this guy, Metro's GM Paul Wiedefeld, he'll tell you that what they really need is a dedicated funding source, aka a tax, to cover capital investments. He says, yes, this $136 million will help, but it's a Band-Aid, saying realistically, they need $500 million a year for 10 years to actually cover these costs. Meanwhile, things could get a whole lot worse if the federal money washes away. Right now, the federal government gives $150 million to Metro, but so far, Congress has not extended this, and that money is set to expire in 2020. So what's not being paid for with this newest budget? Well, the answer is a lot. Take a look at what's not included. There's no money allocated for Phase 2 of the Silver Line, no new bus or rail service, no money for a rainy day fund, and no money for pay raises for Metro workers. So main takeaways from all of this? No fare increases. That's the good news. Also no service cuts. However, we've got a big fight on the way when it comes to funding from our local governments. Evan Koslov, WUSA 9.
So Metro's GM is going to present their plan to the Metro Board Thursday, and that formal proposal, that's going to be made in December. Get ready for that. Larry?